Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for tuning into this special episode of Elevision, a program where I explore ways to make a better world with a bit of care. Everywhere I look, there are people and animals in desperate need of attention and care. In today's episode, please join me on my close to 2-month journey as I turn my hobby, crocheting, into a way to warm people's hearts and raise money for a good cause. Being on lockdown for the better part of 2 years due to COVID has made me more keenly aware of certain disturbing issues within my community. On the news and during times I have stepped out of my home, there are massive and increasing amounts of homeless people, abandoned pets, as well as children and seniors in need of assistance. Although I could not physically volunteer now due to medical issues, I knew there are still ways for me to send love and raise money. For this project, I wanted to use my crocheting skills to make items that I will sell in order to raise money to donate to a charitable organization serving disadvantaged groups. I planned to make 20 crochet items and sell each for $7.50 in order to raise $150. Initially, I planned on making 20 crochet items. In the end, I managed to complete 27. This was made possible, in part, due to various generous donations I received totaling to about $200 in yarn and stuffing. Some of the items were given as a token of appreciation while raising funds. The remainder was donated to a class in a preschool that was hit hard by COVID. With the goal of raising a minimum of $150, I was able to surpass it by more than 250%. A total of $400 was raised and donated to the Humane Society Silicon Valley, which was running a donation match at the time. Overall, this project was a success since I was able to accomplish my goals. At first, I was very anxious and apprehensive, especially when I had to ask for donations of supplies and money. It really made me have to step outside of my comfort zone and learn new skills as well as fine-tune skills I already had. However, perhaps the most important thing I learned was I am not a robot. When I calculated the number of hours I would spend on this project, I estimated about 50 hours to crochet 20 items. Unfortunately, I did not take into account time to learn new techniques, extra time due to mistakes, and a slower rate of production from fatigue. In the end, I spent close to 300 hours on this project. At some point, my fingers were bleeding. Literally, there was actual blood, sweat, and tears. This wraps up today's episode of Elevision. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tune in next time for another journey where I will use a bit of care for a better world. Dear NJHS advisors and fellow NJHS members, thank you everyone for such a wonderful and inspiring year. I had such a marvelous time working on various projects such as painting kindness rocks, writing letters to elders, and working on my individual service project. While the world we live in might appear to be in constant chaos and turmoil, Tuesdays at NJHS made me feel there is still a lot of hope, care, and love in this world. From the bottom of my heart, I want to sincerely express my gratitude to everyone for an awesome year, especially to our advisors, Mrs. Probeus, Miss Putnam, Mr. Brown, and Miss Murphy for all the time and effort in guiding us and helping us explore worthwhile endeavors. Last, I wish everyone a spectacular and fun summer, and I can't wait for next year. With love and respect, Ella Lee.